Hey there, tonight we're just having a quick look at Sundial Growers stock again. This is SNDL stock, if you didn't know the symbol for it. So yeah, what's happened is over the past month, and most recently actually in the past few days, we have seen the price of this stock increase absolutely massively. And I think a lot of people were, looking for a good position to buy in, because in the comment section of the last video, a lot of people were very optimistic, saying that the stock might get to $3, $4, $5. So in tonight's episode, I'm going to be giving you my opinions on what I would do, when I would buy, and if I think it is a decent time to buy right now. So if that does sound like a good episode, please do leave that like and subscribe. Of course, we're trying to get to 100,000 now. That's a very ambitious goal, but I think that we can do it. So let's push up there and let's see that number happen. So yeah, of course, come and join us on Discord. Link to that is on the description. But we are going to jump straight into this one by looking at this stock on the 1 month chart, because I think this is the most important scale to look at the company. So yeah, when we talk about buying the company for the long term or just buying the company in general, do I see growth? Yes, I definitely do. I can see this going over at $1.50. I heard in a lot of the comment section of the last one, people were looking at $3, $4, $5 price targets. I think they are very ambitious, but I don't think that a $3 price target is not undoable. When we get into the $4, $5 range, I think that might be a bit over the top for the next year or so, but I definitely do see it potentially hitting 3. And of course, like I said, it definitely depends on if that law is going to be passed in the next few weeks or months, but we'll just have to see how that one plays out. But either way, I can see this one going over $1 for sure. That's my opinions. But looking at the actual position where we are at now, is it a good time to buy in this company? So of course, we could talk about long-term growth, but if you're buying a few shares, a lot of people did say that in the last video when I said, you might want to wait for it to go down a bit. But they were saying, with the price being 78 cents, what do we want, 8 cents difference for if it goes down to 70 cents, for example? When you're buying a few shares of this company, it will all add up. So that is just my reasoning for looking for a cheaper price point in this company. So we're all trying to get the best deal that we can. So I hope that you do understand that. So speaking of a deal, in my opinion, is it a good time to buy? I don't think it's a good time to buy this stock now, because yes, we are starting to see a dip, but I do believe that we are going to see a steeper dip happen in the next few days. Of course, the news did come out a few days ago, and that is when we saw the share price push up to its highs, and from there we have been kind of selling off since the Wednesday, which was of course today, or yesterday rather. So since then we have seen the stock price decrease slightly. I think for that reason, it's definitely going to be one of those stocks to give a few days to let it do its thing, because I do believe that the price does need to adjust after seeing such hype, going to it quite quickly. We're looking at 170% in a less than a week. So obviously that is quite the short period, and for that reason I would leave it a few days. So I would look for it to go down to maybe below 70 cents. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but I think that we will be able to see when this dip does start to level out, if not go positive. So I would wait for this to flatten out a bit. I'm not saying that the stock is not going to go lower, but I'm not saying that it's not going to go higher in the same period. It could of course do a flip on tomorrow and see the stock price reach new highs, but even if it did that, I would still give it a miss, simply due to the fact that I think this one's going to be moving quite volatile. But if you are willing to risk it, it could still be a good bet for you. In my opinion though, it is too high for the time being. So I hope that you did enjoy my opinion. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.